Good morning. It is Saturday. Welcome to your weekend. Although for some of you, your weekend may have started last night. I'm Kevin Guthrie. I'm a local psychotherapist and coach. I'm here with Home Radio. If you're watching on Home Radio's Facebook page, then welcome. Home Radio can be accessed on DAB digital radio. You can enable enable Alexa, or there is an Android and iOS app. Get it, I remembered. So today I wanted to do like a really quick highlight on the past week. I thought Saturday would be a nice day to reflect on where we've been and push out the best bits. So let's do that moving forward. So this week has been Children's Mental Health Week all week. It started on Monday, finished some say yesterday, some say tomorrow. So we're going to do some more in Children's Mental Health Week. Why do we do these little lockdown lives? We do these lockdown lives because it's people are struggling at the minute, and people are finding it tough at the minute. And I guess I just wanted to offer something, little tiny resources that you could take away to help you through your day. Okay, so please share them with other people that you think may benefit from them. So some of the highlights from this week were we did all sorts of subjects. The first one I'm going to pull back is anger. So anger in young people is perfectly natural and perfectly normal. It might be our perfectly natural reaction to anger to go, I don't want to see your anger. We should never ever suppress children's feelings or emotions, whether they're sad or whether they're angry. It's up to us as adults to help draw them out and help them understand why they're feeling angry or upset or sad or whatever it is they're feeling at that moment. It's up to us as adults, because in a child's world, we're the people that lead them forward. We're the people that they learn from. So with anger, we never try and suppress it. One quick tip on anger: if anger is a really really big energy, it's got a lot of energy to it. So the first thing I say is go and burn some off. Get them to do some exercise. Get them to go for a run, or I don't know, walk a long walk with them. You can do it with them, but burn off the energy, because then you can get to what's underneath the anger. Uh, but don't, please don't tell them off for it, because that just suppresses it, and then we end up with children that are suppressed. Uh, it keeps me in business, but it's not very good for them individually. Teach them to regulate. I love this one. This was regulations about teaching them about their emotions and teaching them how to then regulate them. So if, I don't know, if they get angry and then we say, come on, we're going to go and burn off some of the energy, you're teaching them that anger is an energy and you're going to burn it off. So regulation is all about teaching them how they manage their emotions. They can regulate by writing stuff down. They can regulate by talking. There's lots of different ways we can regulate. They can regulate by deep breathing, by teaching them how to deep breathe. Deep breathing is so powerful, and it allows us to then manage our own system. And I want everybody to be able to manage their own system, and particularly children. I want children taught how to deep breathe. But here's the thing with all of this: we have to lead by example. And I know that's tough when we're surviving a pandemic as well, that we are then expected to teach our children, but that's kind of our job, to teach our children. Uh, this part here was around self-esteem, which I did yesterday. Self-esteem, again, I see a lot of low self-esteem in here in the therapy room. So I wanted to deliver some stuff on how you can help them develop better self-esteem, self-worth, self-value, whatever phrase you want to use. So the first one was step back and be supportive. So step back and let them be little children that fall over sometimes, or that play or experiment, and don't kind of go, oh my goodness, oh don't do that, oh no. They'll be fine. They'll be absolutely fine. So step back, be supportive. It's really interesting that when a child goes to walk, quite often we do that quite naturally. We do step back and go, kind of like there, and we're like, come on, you can do this, you can do this, but we never keep our hands under their arms all the time and go, come on, you can do this, because we know we have to take them away. And if they're learning how to ride a bike, we know we have to take the stabilizers away. And it's the same in life. That same metaphor goes throughout life. It's about just gently supporting them through. Don't overpraise, because overpraising can lead to them thinking that they're perfect. And Reality is we're not perfect. As humans, none of us are perfect. We all have our flaws. So don't overpraise, because that just gives them a false sense of security. Praise appropriately when something good has happened. Do use rewards and privileges. Don't just give. So by this I mean, don't just give pocket money. Don't just give privileges. Make sure the privileges and the pocket money are in attachment to something for good behavior or something. It's not carrot and donkey. It's not that. But it's about, again, learning that if I want to buy a new phone, then I have to work hard to buy a new phone, because that's the reality of the world that we live in. So when we teach them, if you make your bed, I'm going to give you 50 pence or whatever your fee is, then they're learning that that's how they can earn money. It's a really, really valuable tool in a child's life, but please don't just give them, because children can grow up in a world where there is an expectation that they will have a PlayStation, they will have a phone, and they will have this, and they will have that. And I personally, I don't agree with that. I think there has to be an understanding and a transaction. So the other thing that is not on here, but it was yesterday, was about letting them do chores as soon as they can. So letting them empty the bin, letting them do some pots, letting them make their bed, tidy the bedroom up, putting their washing in the washing basket. We are not their slaves. We are there to teach them how to become fully functioning adults. Okay, and I'm really, really well aware that a lot of that will sound harsh, and it's not harsh. I just want us to bring up fully rounded children, and I'm sure as parents that adore our children, you also want to bring up fully rounded children. Okay, so take some of that on board. Remember what I always say, that if any of that is triggering you, then it's triggering you not because of what I've said, but because it's hitting something in here with you. Okay, so look at that a little bit. Honestly, I come from a place of just wanting to assist and offer as many resources as I can to help people. None of it comes from a critical parental type place. Action for happiness. I think I've been getting this calendar a little bit wrong, so I've pulled something at random today. So my action for happiness calendar is write down things that you are grateful for and why. You know, gratitude is so powerful. And another one I'm going to throw at you maybe for tomorrow is switch off all your tech 2 hours before bed. Let's go tech free for a couple of hours. The other thing I wanted to say before I close was, it is tough at the minute, and I want to recognize that. I don't want you to think that I sit here kind of, oh, Charlie, I know, yes, we can do this. I know it's hard. There was a moment, and the reason I'm saying that is because there was a moment I woke up this morning and I went into the bathroom and I brushed my teeth and I could hear it was raining, and I could feel my whole body kind of go and drop a little bit, and I was like, oh, it's raining, I can't go out and walk. And actually I've just been out and it's actually stopped raining. So I'm aware of how the weather and different things can impact on our moods, and I'm well aware how difficult it is right now. And I just wanted to acknowledge that it is difficult, but we don't give up and we do keep going. Please tap into lots and lots of resources that are around, not just mine. I have a lot of resources, but so do a lot of people. There's a lot of resources out there, so please tap into them and please use them to your benefit. Okay, because there's lots out there. Don't forget that all of the stuff that I do is on a YouTube channel called Go Through Therapy. So people that aren't on Facebook or any kind of social media can access all my stuff there. It's usually updated about weekly, so all of these lives will go on there eventually. But there's like 90 pieces of content on there at the moment. But there's masses and masses of content out there. I will be back on Tuesday for another Lockdown Live, and then on Wednesday at 7 o'clock for an hour's Wellness Wednesday. Okay, I wish you an absolutely amazing weekend. Okay, lots of love and lots of peace. Take care. Bye bye.